Some movement right now. There's some big movement in the crypto market, in the crypto space that you might want to pay attention to. And there's also an obscure little cryptocurrency called Omicron that literally went up 900% as a result of of the release of this new variant down in South Africa. So the crypto market's going crazy. I'm going to break some of this down for you real quick. So get comfortable, buckle up your seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we are obsessed with Black wealth and building Black economics for generations to come. Under the B1 philosophy, B1 means that we are Black first. We put our community at the top of our priority list, and we focus on building the things that we want to see built. We make our children the best in the world. We believe in education. We believe in Blackness, and we believe in taking care of ourselves and doing for self if we can. So if you agree with that philosophy, put a hashtag B and the number one in the chat, hashtag B1. Now, somebody was asking in the chat, do you ever sleep? I sleep all the time. Actually, I take more naps than most people. I usually take 2 naps a day, sometimes 3 naps. But when I'm up, I do what I love. And what I love is talking to you. And I love talking to Black people about Black wealth. That's really important. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's who I am. I ain't pretending. All right. So anyway, how many of you have noticed some movement in the crypto markets? Give me a yes or no if you've noticed some of the chaos going on with the crypto markets. It looks like Bitcoin's moving up. Ethereum's moving up. Engine coin, another coin that I've mentioned to you guys, is moving up. So there's a lot of upward movement, upward mobility in the crypto space right now, which is a beautiful thing. There's a lot of good things happening here that I think represent exactly what I kind of expected. I told you guys in terms of the stock market, my belief is that once this Omicron situation kind of pushes away, I think the stock market is going to recover. I think crypto is going to recover. And I believe long term, I think that Bitcoin is a great investment for you. Now, what's really fascinating, this is what's really funny. I was reading Forbes and I found this, there's apparently a token called Omicron. And literally this token called Omicron, which happens to be named after the virus. I don't know if that was created after the variant or before. I got to read a little more. But it literally went up from like $50 to like $700, like just like that. And so I'm reading this to from CoinTelegraph. It says a relatively obscure cryptocurrency called Omicron has surged to an all-time high today as a new fast-spreading COVID-19 variant got christened with the same name. Omicron's OMIC token hit an all-time high at $689 a couple hours ago during the Monday morning Asian trading session. Now, one thing you should know about Asian countries is that Asian countries, they love to roll the dice. They love to shake the bones. They don't really invest. They like to just, shake it up and make a move, right? So the difference between investing and what they do in Asia with markets is like the difference between like breeding children and raising a family versus just having a bunch of quickies and a bunch of one-night stands, right? So they love the quickie. They love the financial one-night stand. They love the financial quickie, if you will. And basically, Asian countries is where you see a lot of volatility that reflects that. Back when I was in graduate school, one of the things we used to do was to understand the data in terms of the underlying market dynamics, was to look at the volatility, look at how much is going up and down, up and down, up and down. And one of the signs of an unstable market with irrational traders who are very flimsy and whimsical and stuff like that is when you would just see lots of price movements. And so with this Omicron, a lot of this movement was coming out of Asia. It looks to me like they said that it added another 200% and actually went up 945% since Saturday. In fact, I'll share my screen with you guys that can see it. If you're watching the Black Financial Channel, you can see it. If you're not, then that's okay. I'll just tell you what I'm looking at on the screen. So let me see. Let me go ahead and share this. All right. So here's what it looks like. So it kind of had this crazy. It was just sort of hovering around real low, and then it starts shooting up. Now, what's interesting here is that if you look at this chart, it only goes back 7 days. So let me see what it was doing 30 days ago. It looks like it wasn't doing anything 30 days ago. And what I'm really curious about is, did somebody create this crypto because of the virus, or did they, or the variant, or did they like have the crypto out there and it happened to have the same name as the variant? It's almost like when Corona came out and Corona beer started selling. Like, I don't know I think it went through the roof because everybody was thinking about Corona, right? So maybe you can get that lucky. And so here's what it says. It says the token shares the same name from the COVID-19 variant that was first discovered in South Africa on November 23rd. The World Health Organization named the fast-spreading B.1.1 5.529 strain after the 15th letter of the Greek alphabet. So they're going to run out of letters eventually. Crypto critic Mr. Whale commented that the massive price spike was a sign that things are in a gigantic bubble. I do agree with Mr. Whale. He's 100% correct. People are buying anything and everything they can get their hands on. It wouldn't, I'm going to keep reading. They said Omicron is a decentralized reserve currency protocol that runs on the Ethereum layer 2 network Arbitrum. Okay, don't ask me to explain that. Its native OMIC token is backed by several other crypto assets, including the USD stablecoin liquidity provider tokens. It can be traded on the Sushi Swap decentralized exchange, which has seen $454,000 in volume over the past 24 hours. Last week, the stock market slumped as the news of the COVID variant spread. Blah blah blah. Now, what I was trying to figure out is whether or not this was created in response to the announcement of this variant, or if it existed before. It looks like it might have existed before. They might have just got lucky. But the reason I was looking into that is because since 2016. Thank you, Wendell. I appreciate that. So basically what I do think, though, is really interesting is it reminds me of when somebody created a Squid Games token. Anybody remember that, when they created the Squid Games token? So the Squid Games token was created, and it ended up like just shooting up through the roof because everybody was excited about the Squid Games, because people are literally in the business of buying nothing. And then it just plummeted because I guess the Squid Games were not as popular this month as they were last month, right? Because that's how the internet kind of works. So I will be really careful about these kinds of speculations. But then again, though, if you can predict human behavior, you can predict the next hot thing, then maybe you can get in and get out real fast, and you can do some quick, fast trading. But remember, quick, fast trading is not the same as long-term investing. So that's really, really important. Now, Levon says, are you buying land in the metaverse? I'm gonna invest in the metaverse substantially. I own a lot of Engine Coin, which is going to connect to the metaverse as well, which is deeply connected to the metaverse. But I don't really know how much I want to buy digital real estate, because I don't really understand exactly why that would actually have good long-term value. I think right now, when it comes to that stuff and NFTs and all that, I'd rather be on the selling side than on the buying side. Whenever you see a crazy frenzy, you don't necessarily want to be a buyer because you're just chasing after any trend that's out there. I'd rather be a seller. I was like, okay, look, if you want to have fun, you want to get out here and get wild and crazy with whatever, I'll sell it to you. But I don't know if I want to be the buyer right away. But I am into the metaverse big time. I have an Oculus. Me and my wife use it, and it's really great. So the metaverse is something you want to pay attention to, because it is going to change the world. So anyway, that's it, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on in the crypto space. Also tell you about this funny story I just read in Forbes. Tuesday, we have stock market investing class. So if you want to know more about that and how to join and all that stuff, go to boycewatkins.com. And also, the Black Wealth Calendar is out. So if you are interested in getting a 2022 Black Wealth Calendar for you and your family for this week, they're on a major discount. So feel free to go to blackwealthcalendar.com, or you can go to boycewatkins.com, and the calendar's right there. If you're on Instagram, just click a link in the bio. All this stuff is right there. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Please have a good night. God bless you. And I will be back tomorrow, and I will let you guys know what's going on in the markets. My prediction is that we're going to see up, 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 up. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a rally tomorrow or Tuesday. But then again, maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm man enough to tell you when I'm wrong. And but then again, I think, I don't know, I think I'm right a lot of times. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. God bless you. I love you. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. What's the website? It's boycewatkins.com. Yeah, so you can just go there, or if you're watching Instagram, just click the link in the bio and you can get the calendar. Talk to you guys soon. Take care now. Peace.